All right.
What happened to you?
Before you start, there was a smash on the bypass. Ring Road was like a car park for like 3 hours, and my phone died. Had a 10 in the back though. Body, banter, the full package. Got a bit hot and heavy and ended up back in hers. Radio car kit again, or what? Flippin' heck, who died?
Dad. Rob. Robert.
Hiya. You're looking better.
You look awful. Oh, you smell even worse.
And this is where you're supposed to be nice to the man who saved your life. Oh, yeah. Dirty lake water brand.
Where's Lachlan?
He got out. And don't worry, I lost it with him. He's not going to try anything.
It was bad, wasn't it? The crash.
James was there. Police think it started with him being run over. He didn't make it.
Seriously? Well, how was Adam?
Well, Vic says it hasn't really sunk in yet. Paddy and Rona were there too. Paddy got stuck in the car.
What?
He's fine now. He got out. He came to see you earlier when you were sleeping. Rona's had surgery, but she's recovering well.
I can remember the car and the water and you trying to get me out, but then there's nothing.
Don't think about it now.
How did it end up with this?
We don't know what he was doing. Or why he went out, but he did. Someone's knocked him down.
I was going to go up there this morning and see how he was.
We kept calling you.
But why didn't you radio?
But mate, we can't radio from the hospital.
You could have come back here.
You was hurt as well for all we knew.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, mate. Found time to tell him though, didn't you?
He was already there.
We couldn't just leave, Dad.
No. You can't be.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You skip school, you don't answer your phone.
I didn't miss anything important.
Everything is important. If you fall behind now, you're going to be catching up all year.
She should know.
Well, you were the truant, thank you very much.
Except when it came to maths.
What about maths?
You've never heard about the great A-level fail of 1998?
Well, I didn't fail. I got a D.
Got an A in Mark Burton from the year above you, though.
Well, I retook them, so... Where were you, anyway?
We was just hanging out.
What's this? Lucky, did you do actual laundry?
Yeah, my stuff got dirty. I spilt something.
Okay, well, thank you.
Sorry I skipped. Won't do it again.
I just saw Sam. Word in the village is that James Barton passed away last night. That terrible crash on the bypass.
Anyone else?
Well, isn't that enough?
Several injured. Robert and Aaron were involved.
But they're all right.
Well, Aaron's in hospital, but they're expecting him to pull through. And it sounds like Robert walked away unscathed, as usual.
I have to go home. I left in a rush. I'm not sure if I locked her. Well, I'll drive you and sit with you for a bit if you like. No, I wouldn't. Can you not just go?
Mum.
No. It's okay. You must be exhausted, I'm sorry. We should go now.
Yeah, look, I said take Vic back to the hospital, so I'll catch you later, all right?
Like, just call me if you need anything.
I didn't mean to be rude. I just really rather be on my own.
No way. We'll take you.
I need to be on my own.
Yeah, and we need to look after you, okay? So let us.
I thought you weren't ready for a serious commitment.
That was me trying to be funny.
Well, it wasn't.
I know. Robert puts his foot in it, shocker. And it was definitely a yes. I got witnesses.
I was on tons of morphine.
So you're turning me down?
Well, you have only just got divorced.
I know what I want now.
Do you? I mean, this is a big deal. You still haven't even got your head around stuff.
I've nearly lost you twice now. I can't do it again. And I would have stayed with you, you know, whatever happened.
Don't.
You think I want other people? But I promise you I won't. You're enough. I'm sure. And I love you. So what are we waiting for?
I'm not exactly easy to love.
Neither am I.
So how do we not mess this up then when it's forever?
I don't want easy, I want messed up. With you. Forever.
Robert. Will you marry me?
Let me think about it. Yes, I will, of course I will.
Morning, Ashley. I'm glad you managed to align.
You all right there? I'm tired and stiff. Must have slept funny.
You had a TIA. Always takes it out of you.
What's the matter? Did I forget something?
You shouldn't leave it open.
This was our fresh start.
You should stay with us tonight, Mum.
It'll be like leaving him.
Well, it's better than being on your own.
It's rubbish from the unpacking and everything. We're still getting everything straight.
Mum, why don't you chuck some stuff into a bag?
Say anything?
Yeah. He was on a machine. He never woke up. It was just a heartbeat.
We shouldn't have listened. We should have come here.
What?
When we were going to bring him those stupid books and Mom told us to leave him alone.
Ross, she only wanted him to take it easy.
Yeah, but we would have seen him. He would have known that we cared.
He knew, mate.
I never told him, did I?
Hello there. I know this is a difficult time, but I'm DS Carter. This is DC Hall. We're hoping to speak to Emma Barton.
Yes. Am I glad to see you, mate?
I heard about James, mate. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Oi, you better not be stealing my thunder. I did my bit, you know, dive right in to rescue you.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this, am I?
Did you bring it?
Congrats.
Don't come here, then.
Hey, look who's awake. Look who's getting married.
Made this pack to embarrass you. Better get used to it. I'm so sorry, Adam.
Oh, it's all right.
Mum, my liver's knackered.
Yeah, so are my nerves. You're not seeing a drop of it.
You're like...
Just so happy for you both.
Can you talk us through the last time you saw Mr. Barton?
Upstairs, here, in bed. I popped out to the shops, then had some jobs to do. I was about to go upstairs to see if he wanted something to eat when Finn called. Told me what had happened.
Had he mentioned going out anywhere?
No. But, he was disappointed about missing Holly's funeral. He wanted me to drive him over to see how Moira was doing. But I was so busy here. Maybe he took it upon himself to go over. I don't know.
He'd recently suffered a loss.
Sorry, what's any of this got to do with him being mown down by some nutter?
The evidence from our crash investigators suggests he fell from the bridge above the road.
He fell? No, that can't be right.
How would you describe his state of mind yesterday?
Upset about the funeral, but...
Wait, are you trying to suggest that he topped himself?
No, we're just trying to work out why he might have been up there.
Well, he wasn't. You've got it wrong.
His injuries were consistent with the fall, and we do have a witness. Their account would seem to back this up.
No. No, that's not Dad. Like, he let stuff get to him, but he wouldn't do that. Like, he was always the strong one.
So someone saw?
Like, it's not the clearest account, but they were aware of something falling. After the accident, they saw what they believed to be another person standing on the bridge. If we can find whoever that was, we might get a clearer picture of exactly what happened.
OK, so good news first. Initial findings suggest that the crash wasn't caused by your driving. Unfortunately, the fatality was due to the victim falling from the bridge onto the road.
James Barton?
I'm afraid so.
That's horrendous.
So, as you can imagine, Mr. Thomas, we're keen to talk to you in more depth about what you saw.
He doesn't remember anything this morning. He's blank because of the mini-stroke.
Nothing at all?
Sorry.
OK. If anything comes back to you, however small, will you get in touch with us straight away?
So what's the bad news then?
OK, you weren't aware of it at the time, but you did commit an offence yesterday, driving without licence and insurance.
You're not going to charge him.
Well, I'll have to report him on summons, and that means we'll refer it to the CPS, and they'll decide whether to prosecute. Do you understand, Mr. Thomas?
Well, if he wasn't on his own, then he must have been pushed. What, this doesn't sound a little bit suspicious to you?
Do you know anyone who might have wanted to hurt him?
No.
Wait. No. Couldn't be connected.
It's better to tell us everything. We can decide what's relevant.
Well, a couple of months back, Kane Dingle found out that Holly was using drugs again. He also found out that Moira had confided in James about it and not him.
And?
He was furious. He tried to run him off the road. He only stopped when he saw Moira in the car. I mean, if she hadn't been there, then anything could have happened.
Any hints on how you want to spend your big day tomorrow?
Hide under a rock and pretend it isn't happening?
What, we can definitely do better than that.
Low-key is good, honestly.
Oh, they've sent us an imposter back. The fuss you used to make every birthday.
Oh, don't remind me.
Yeah, and won't be tired when it was Chrissy's birthday and you missed out. Been doubling up on presents for years.
Uh-oh. He's on a roll. We're gonna need more wine.
I'm glad we're spoiling her tomorrow. I really miss this.
Agreed.
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
Rebecca's never had a low-key birthday in her life.
No, you know what I mean.
I thought you didn't want to hurt her.
Well, we came out the other side, didn't we?
Yes, and we've learnt our lesson. I'm her father, and we're a family. That's all she needs to know.
James was a good bloke. He was.
I'd take him as roadkill over our Aaron any day.
Nice.
I'm not saying what you're thinking.
All I keep thinking about is how lucky Aaron was.
Listen, if you want us to put off France, just say the word and we'll do it.
Chilly feet.
No, I'm worried about your head.
Aaron is fine. I am fine. Nothing is getting put off.
Okay. 1440 when you're ready to. Oh, hey! Husbands. Get you. Congrats.
Thanks.
So is he going to be a Sugden or are you going to be a Dingle?
We haven't really thought about that yet.
Why don't you mix the two up? What would that make you? Suggle. Oh. Thank you. Making an honest man of you, is he?
Get away so we can talk.
And this incident wasn't reported because...
Kane and Moira were breaking up. James didn't want to cause any more hassle.
He could have told us.
He wanted to let it lie.
Was it a long-standing grudge? Or...
James carried a torch for Moira before he and I got back together. Kane was jealous. They never got along.
Are you okay? I heard about the accident.
Lachlan knows.
Since when?
Since he was spying on us at yours.
Everything.
Well, only about the affair, but once he tells Chrissy, she'll figure out the rest.
Then I'll shut him up.
If you get found out, we won't get the evidence. That leaves Andy stuffed.
Evidence?
A confession, proof they set him up, anything.
Slow down. I never actually said I'd shop anyone.
Lachlan's a gun-toting psycho.
He's also my nephew.
Who's dangerous.
You really think he helped my dad?
I told you, Chrissy admitted everything to Andy. He's not safe with either of them. You know what? Fine. You all deserve each other.
DNA's due back any day now. And if Dad is my real dad, I've decided I'm going to make sure I get my share.
Well, just a word of warning, Chrissy's not going to take that line down.
Which is why I need your help.
When you won't help me?
How does 10% on everything I can get sound?
I want Andy's freedom.
On top of Andy's freedom. And we get Chrissy away from my dad together. So I know he's safe.
Yeah, that I can work with. But I want 30%. I've got a wedding to pay for.
20. Or you're on your own, Mr. Sugden.
Lee, careful.
Fine.
When was the last time you ate?
I might just go to bed. Try and get my head down.
Mum, are you sure you didn't see Kane yesterday? His car, anything?
I don't know. think so.
It was foggy. Look, Dad could barely walk. Like, he could have just fallen.
No, he didn't fall. He didn't jump.
We have to do this now.
Yes!
Look, Cain didn't like him. He was jealous. But that doesn't mean he murdered him.
He tied me up, put me in a van and parked it on the edge of the cliff. I really wouldn't put it past him, Pete.
Come on now.
What? I just know there has to be more to this. There has to be.
All right, Ross. But if there is, then we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, and when we do, we're going to make them pay.
It's all happening as we're going to Weatherfield next for the aftermath of a different kind of devastation. Stay with us for Coronation Street. And in half an hour, Gino whisks us away on George Clooney's boat, no less, to Lake Como in Gino's Italian Escape, Hidden Italy.